Hey everyone, it's Drellum, and today I'm going to give you the complete timeline where Clash Royale fell off. On the 31st of August, 2020, Clan Wars 2 was introduced. And we all know why. It didn't work. It was confusing. There was different modes. You had to change your deck. And then once you used the deck, you couldn't change it. You had to level up your 32 cards to maximum level if you wanted to play it. Because there was over leveled people that would pay to max out their decks, and you would face those people and you'd lose. And that was just one of Clash Royale's mistakes. And it was one that, just it failed. It just fell flat on its face because it was terrible. Now, the next update that in my opinion, was pay to win. Champions. Now, champions. They came in the game. And they had to you could only unlock them at level 14 because they're like right now there's 50 levels, 70 used to be 50 after level 15, but there used to be 14 before 50, before 70, and you had to be level 14 to unlock champions, which only the top people could unlock champions. Nobody else can unlock champions. So, they eventually, on the 26th of October, 2022, they did fix that. So, I'll give them that. And they reworked the king system. But, that's where it goes downhill. They added the card boost potion, which nobody cares. Nobody cares for it. At this point, we're in 2023. There's a lot of things that happen in this one. In this season, wow. A lot of challenges that weren't very good, in my opinion. They just weren't that good. Another one was update for losers, which also not a very good update. This time, Pass Royale was changed. Again, you will get a book of books. Like they advertise the book of books for $20. They advertise a legendary book from that. If you want to go see how they advertise it, watch my other view. But the thing that popped up to your screen in the home page, that was a legendary book that was fifth, depending on where you live, $14 Canadian, $10 American. That's $14 book. That's ridiculous. It's crazy. And now we're in the point where things went completely downhill. Evolutions. Elite level and King Tower level. That's one of them. Level 15. 50,000 cards you need, and they're really hard to get. If you're already level 14, and I said this before, and they've probably fixed some of it a little bit, but if you are level 14, You're only a third maxed out, and you still need like years to max out at the time. And low 15 and was that's how low 15 operated. It was stupid. And then evolutions. They gave you one for free. If y'all remember, there was challenges. You only had to play one. You only had to win one match, and you'll get one evolution shard. They gave us one free from some challenges. One free. That's it. The rest you had to spend money for. And that $140 pack. Do y'all remember that? $140 pack. And then they sold them like a week or two later, maybe a month later, for $10, maybe $5. Plus some wild cards to go along with it. That was crazy. It's absurd. Like, it's crazy. I don't know, guys. Like, I mean, oh, there's also something I forgot to talk about. So, the Monk and the Phoenix, like, that was the first, like, time, not first time, because we had many broken cards back in, like, 2016, 2017, 2018. But those were absurd broken. Like, probably one of the most broken cards ever released. They probably are. The Monk and the Phoenix. And it just made them so, like, it just made them so good that people that didn't have them couldn't play them. So, it's crazy. It's crazy. So now, we're almost in 2024. This is also where, they've removed the option to convert magical items into elite wildcards. That was crazy. If you had some books, you couldn't do them. You couldn't use the books. You couldn't convert them to elite wildcards. Less progression. More evolutions coming out, and then nerfing the old evolutions. And then you couldn't putting some in the shop. And Tower Troops got released. The Tower Troop Trest, which are pretty good for progression on the Tower Troops. I'll give it to them. But there's a problem. Cannoneer, pay to lose. Honestly, that's pretty good for Supercell. Because they never, from 2022, 2023, have never released a non-broken card that's come out. And the Cannoneer, we'll give it to it. Wasn't broken. You see a little bit less, and then they buffed it. And it was still a little bit under, but it was good. You could play it, and it wasn't just a bad trade-off. So, they're, and then, right after, they added a new Tower Troop. We all know the problem with this one, right? The Dagger Duchess. Number 1, she was pay to win off the start. She was so much stronger than Cannoneer in Princess Tower. Like miles away from Cannoneer, and not as much, but still miles away from the Princess Tower. She was so good. The only way you could play her is if you spent money. And now, today, she's weaker. She doesn't do what she did. She's so... The Princess Tower's stronger than her now. That's how you know that that is where Clash Royale tried to make a bag. Tower troops. And, it was terrible. Terrible. A lot of people hated it. So they're boost to their downfall. February got, we got that free, evolution, but they were already nerfed. They were already nerfed. Already nerfed. Because they didn't give us any of the new ones. They gave us the old nerf ones. At this point, Dagger Dust is getting nerfed. And, it's falling out of the meta. It's just... And finally, Goblin Machine and Goblin Demolisher, Goblin Curse. One of the Goblin Demolisher was still broken, but he wasn't as broken. The most broken cards, not the most, but one of the most broken cards came out of these. It was so strong. It was crazy. That's what made the Goblin Queen's Journey not fun, is the fact that you had to play it to get the overpowered troops that you couldn't level up because it didn't give you enough. You could level it to level 11 free to play if you didn't have any wild cards saved up. It was terrible. The Goblin Queen's Journey, I agree. It was pretty cool, pretty fun. It still is. But you only play it when you need to. You don't play it regularly, like Path of Legends or Trophy Road. You just don't. And then they nerfed them. So if you spent money on those offers for them, they're nerfed. Then they came out with the Goblin Drill evolution, and Goblin Die, which are both extremely broken, and I think are getting nerfed, but they're still broken. And that's our year. You've heard, I don't know, one or two things that have gone right this year. One or two that have been good. Good updates. Not pay-to-win updates. This is the problem with Clash Royale. But thank everyone for watching. I thank you guys for watching this video, because I had to do some research for this. And I thank all of you for the support I've been recently. Thank you for watching.